Good morning and welcome to the Fairy Coach Tarot channel. My name is Raquel. Thank you for being here. Today is Tuesday. We have another interactive tarot, but today, Tuesday, we do love and romance. So we'll take a look at your love life. We look at the main energies around your love life right now, what needs to be released and what needs to be embraced, or where to put that focus on. All right. So remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates, let go of the rest, and know that I also offer private online sessions. So I'm a board certified coach, holistic energy practitioner. I have a master's degree in psychology, and I've been reading tarot for 30 years. Besides other extensive training in healing and spirituality, I bring all of this into our sessions. All right. So if you're looking for more in depth and more personalized, remember to check out my website or my Gumroad storefront. I leave you the links below, or just reach out if you have any questions. And I also offer pre-recorded readings if that's something that you would prefer. All right, so let's get started with the love reading for right now. All right, we begin by grounding, centering, and connecting with the breath. If it feels good to you, you can follow along. All right, so sit in a comfortable position. If you can, plant those feet flat on the ground, and if you're barefoot, wiggle those toes. All right, now roll your shoulders back. Then gently move your neck from one side to the other, and then from front to back. All right, now let's take a couple of deep inhales. We're going to inhale to the count of 4. We're going to hold for 1 or 2 seconds, and then we are going to exhale for longer if possible, doubling the time. Ready? All right, inhale, hold, exhale. Right. Let's try that again. Inhale, hold, exhale. All right. Now, intuitively, choose the deck that calls you or the fairy. We have the pink fairy, the blue fairy, or the yellow fairy. Ready? All right, let's begin with the pink fairy for those of you who picked this deck. We have this beautiful deck that is very mystical with a lot of angels. So here we go. Let's begin. We wake it up a little bit and let's set that intention. Please give us guidance and insight and a look at the energies around our love life. Also, what needs to be released and what needs to be embraced at this time. In love, in light, for our highest good. And so it is. All right. The main energies. What needs to be, what needs to be released? Hold on. They jump, but it wasn't 1 or 2 or 3, it was half of it. So that's why we make them settle. And what needs to be released? Here we go. I honor all the cards that want to come out, but when almost like 1/4 of the deck comes out, then it means that they are just jumpy. All right, now what needs to be embraced or we need to focus on? All right, very straightforward. Let's go for this. All right, what are the main energies and who answers our call? The Page of Stars. So, stars are what once would be in traditional tarot. And here we have a page that, pages are this young energy, right? That is growing, right? And it even comes here with a word that it is curiosity. And yes, this page of wands is letting you know that in your love life, right now, there is an energy of growth, right? So that could mean that if you are in a relationship that is, or a relationship that's beginning, or a relationship that's already established, there is potentiality for growth. Now, because it's a page, right, and it is once, right, here it says stars, but it is once, it is about being intentional. And when I see any card or most of the cards in the suit of wands, I think of magic wands, and it's also intentionality. So yes, there is a potential for growth here, right? For to go to the next level. However, it has to come from your effort, right? It says be very intentional. That means have a very clear view of what you want, right? And take those intentional steps, make those intentional conversations happen, right? And then things will grow. Now, things can grow if what you want is that's why it's so important when we see once and that intentionality, think of it as a magic wand. It's very, very important to know exactly what you want, because maybe what you want right now is not actually the relationship to grow. Maybe what you want right now is for you to gain more clarity, to see if this is the right relationship for you. So that's why you need to be very, very specific in naming to yourself what is it that you want right now, and then taking those intentional steps. And this is also that works for you if you are not in a relationship right now, but you want to be in a relationship, right? So it's be very clear about exactly what you want and then take intentional steps towards it. And remember, right now, there is an energy of growth around you. It is a growth that requires for you to be intentional. And yeah, curious. It's curious about yourself and curious about what you want. All right. And what needs to be released at this time? And what needs to be released? And here we have the Ace of Hearts. That would be the Ace of Cups, right? And this is the water element and it says love. How beautiful this card with the angel wings. This is such a lovely deck. All right. So, but here the Ace of Hearts is in the release position, right? But the Ace of Hearts is usually a card of a beginning, right? A love beginning. And it would be, or it is so positive in love readings because it says, hey, something, a new energy is beginning, right? And with the potentiality of this great love. Yes, but here in the release position, it means that right now what we need to release is the ideal of this new, either a new person for whoever is watching this that is thinking, oh, the love is from ending a relationship and starting a new one, or the ideal of something new. Because right now, and this is in relation to this other card when we read it, is about growth. So the energies around is one of growth from where you are, right? From where you are. So it's not replacing the idea with either a new relationship, a new person, or even if you are not in a relationship, or a new relationship that will actually, what it will do to you is it will complete you or it will make you different. No, it is to growth from where you are at, instead of wanting something new to enter to give you what you're lacking. So this is very important for you to know exactly what you want, to do a lot of inner work right now. So, or a lot. Be curious about yourself, your wants, where you're going, where this relationship, if you're in a relationship, is going, or what you want for the future relationship. And be intentional. Be intentional with your steps forward and clarify exactly what your intentions and what you want is, instead of expecting something coming from outside and fulfilling what only you can answer. All right. Now, let's look at what to embrace or what to focus on. And we have the Nine of Angels. And angels here in this deck is the swords, right? The suit of swords. And here we're moving from fire to water, and here to air, to the air element, right? And the Nine of Angels, the Nine of Swords, is a card usually that it means a lot of overthinking, a lot of depressive or sad thoughts, right? But here, this card that tends to be looked at as a little bit negative, it's in one to embrace, right? So when we to embrace would be um, to embrace the shadow aspects of your thinking. So instead of battling down or trying to powerfully change your thoughts and say, oh, I'm thinking negative, I should be positive. No, 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 no. Embrace the aspects of yourself that tend to be a little bit darker, in the sense that if you are in a negative state, that does not mean that, hey, we entertain anything that's dark or toxic about ourselves. It is to understand them, so you can understand where you're coming from, where negative thinking is coming from. So instead of trying to push any thoughts away that are sad, that are darker, that are in the sense of that they keep you in negative loops, be curious about it. So be curious about if any negative thoughts are coming in, if any anxiety is coming in, if any of those parts that seem more of a shadow aspect of ourselves, more of a negative aspect, look at them as they are trying to point out to something. Maybe they are trying to point out to a wound that needs to be healed. So right now, become curious about the types of thoughts that you're having, and if or the type of feelings also, and emotions, although it is swords. So to understand what they are pointing out of, because they are probably trying to show you something that it is what you want, something that it is what is lacking, right? So let's put it all together. So right now, the main energy around your love life is one of growth. There is a potential for like really deep growth and important growth, but it needs to become for something that you do intentional, right? So it is advised that you become really clear on what do you want out of a relationship, what do you want out of the partnership, where are you want to go from here, and then to be very intentional. Release or let go or thinking that you need a new relationship or a new person or new something in order to complete you or to change things. Right now it's about growth, and the growth happens by you examining exactly what you want and taking steps forward. And what to embrace? Embrace with curiosity any thoughts that you try to push away, any negativity. Just become curious, understand where it's coming from. All right? And all that will help you gain clarity so you can be intentional moving forward and manifesting things that actually make you happy. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video, as there may be someone who needs to hear it. And remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates, do not force anything, and let go of the rest. Now, if you really want us to look at your particular situation, I'm a board certified coach, holistic energy practitioner with that master's in psychology, and I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I offer private online sessions that can be done from anywhere in the world, and I'm going to leave you the link in the description for my storefront as well as my website where you can book your readings or learn more about my services. And if you have any specific questions or you want to see if we are a good fit to work together, just please reach out. My information will be on the website of how to contact me. Now let's look at the second deck, that blue fairy, for those of you who picked that one. And here we have the blue fairy. And here we have our blue fairy. And this lovely deck that it is a little bit bigger, but it's kind of like more square, more wider, I would say. Let's see. Let's move the energy and let's set our intention. Please give us guidance and insights and look at what energies are around our love life. Also, what needs to be released and what needs to be embraced right now in love, in light, for our highest good. And so it is. All right. Main energies. What needs to be released? And what needs to be embraced? And one jumped out. All right, perfect. Also very straightforward with one card for each. Let's see what energies are around. Oh, we got the Seven of Cups. Look what a beautiful card. All right, the Seven of Cups, we are in the realm of the water element, right? And the Seven of Cups is the card of illusions sometimes, the cards of choices, of discerning or being able to choose what's real and what's not. So, what does that mean towards the energies that are around your love life right now? So it is an energy of choices, right? So it's saying right now it is about really discerning what is real and what is not. To really look at the choices in front of you, to really make sure that you gain clarity towards the things that fulfill you, the things that make you happy, either in this relationship or if you're looking for a relationship. Because there may be some things that look very good, but that deep down you know they are not real. And if there is a problem, if there is something that doesn't feel right, and we just try to look the other way or do like those types of birds that put the head in the sand and don't look at it, just because you're not wanting to look at something does not mean that it's not there. So right now this card is telling you, please pay attention to everything in front of you. Pay attention to what's real and what's not. And try to make choices based on that discernment and that clarity, right? And not on what you wish it was, but on the reality of what is. So being able to look really, really honestly, in an honest look at your emotions, your partner, your relationship, where this is going, what you really want. That's what this card is asking of you, to gain clarity, to look at things straight on, to discern what is true to what is an illusion, and to not bury your head in the sand, but to look at things clearly and straightforwardly. All right. And now let's look at what needs to be released. And who answers? And we have the Prince of arrows. All right. So, what is this prince telling us? All right. So, that needs to be released. So, right now, trying to approach the situation with a lot of, or your relationship, or the situation you're in, or your love life, with too much directness, right? So trying to have too many conversations or to think things through too much. No, it's not about thinking. Remember, we are looking at in relationship to the main card. It's not about having to have one more conversation or trying to get clarity in this way and hoping things will grow out of this. No, it is about gaining clarity in a different way. It is about making sure that you're not burying, as I mentioned before, your head in the sand, that you see things clearly for what they are on you, on the other person, on your love life, because that's the only way you can work on your relationship, work on yourself, work or try to manifest the things that you want, is by having a clear head and being very discerning, right? Looking at things for what they are instead of trying to convince yourself or convince the other person, or by talking or over explaining or trying to be too straightforward. Just observe and see things for what they are and what to embrace. And we have the Four of Wands here. All right. So we went from the air element, water element, air element, and now the Wands. And the Four of Wands is such a positive card. It's a card of stability, right? And a good structure that holds a love. So, what to embrace right now and what to focus on? Stability, for you to feel emotionally safe, right? To create a form of stability, excuse me, or structure around your relationship, or more than important, around your relationship, around your life, that gives you calm and stability, right? And that means when you have that calm and stability, you can focus on your work, on the other areas of your life, on your friends, on your family, on your hobbies, because your love life gives you that stability that all the other aspects of your life just fit in, it just feels like things flow well. When your love life is not stable, when you are with a toxic person, or you're with a person that doesn't have emotional maturity, that shuts down, that gets silent, or a person that is verbally aggressive or physically aggressive, any form of aspect of your relationship that does not make you feel safe, that automatically affects all the other areas of your life. How you parent, your relationship with your friends, being able to go out with them, your hobbies, your work, right? So stability, structure, so you can actually have a whole and full life, every aspect of it. So this is what to embrace and what to focus on right now. So let's do a quick recap. Right now, the main energies around your love life say that it's important to be discerning. Look at things straight ahead and look and observe and what's really happening inside of you, in your relationship, in your love life, not to try to hide anything from yourself mostly, and then become discerning so you can gain that clarity and release trying to over explain, having more conversations, or even lying to yourself, because right now is about really looking at what the facts are, what the situations are, and where you are in your love life, or with the other person, right? And what to embrace? Embrace stability. Embrace creating a structure and stability around your life and your love life, so you can actually feel like you have a full life in every aspect. All right. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. And remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Always take what resonates, let go of the rest. And if you are going through some changes, need more clarity, need support, or someone to accompany you on your journey right now, love journey or life journey, I'm a board certified coach, holistic energy practitioner with a master's in psychology, and I've been a tarot reader for 30 years. So I bring all of this into our sessions, and I offer private online sessions that can be done from anywhere. So you can reach out directly to me if you want to book or you have any questions, or you can just book by on my website or my storefront. The links are below. And always, please reach out if you have any questions so we can see if we are a good fit for each other. And let's go now with the Yellow Fairy for those of you who picked that deck. Here comes the Yellow Fairy. And here we have our Yellow Fairy. And this other very pretty deck. All right, let's set the intention. We give it that knock to make sure they are awake, the spirits of the tarot. All right, please give us guidance, insight, and let us know what energies are around our love life. Also, what to release and what to embrace right now. In love, in light, for our highest good. And so it is. All right. Two cards. Main energies. What to release. One card. And what to embrace. I thought it was two cards, but it is one card. All right. So let's see who answers. What are the energies around right now? And we have the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. What a beautiful combination. So Eight of Wands, remember, fire energy, right? Fire element, sorry. And the Eight of Wands is this rapid movement, right? Things seem to be gaining momentum, and that's momentum towards manifestation, right? So once being intentional. I always tell you, once think of the magic wand and become intentional, right? How do we become intentional? By knowing what the fire in our belly wants, what we are passionate about, because it's gonna gain momentum fast, right? And what is the Nine of Cups adding to this? So the Nine of Cups is this card of emotional fulfillment almost, right? It is saying energies, something may not be fully complete, there is not, but it is about feeling fulfilled where you're in, right? So what does that mean? This means that the momentum is gaining, the energies are moving fast towards the thing that helps you feel emotionally fulfilled in your love life. So right now, intentionality, right? Really connect here, really connect with your heart chakra energy. You know, there are sometimes that I make you do that exercise at the beginning that we put the palms on top of our heart chakra. So this is a lot of meditation, doing something like this, or prayer meditation, or really connecting with the heart chakra energy, all right? So you know what fulfills you, what you want, and gaining that clarity, because the momentum is happening. Things are gonna start going faster and faster for you. So being intentional, but connecting with that heart chakra energy, and knowing that things may start going fast. So knowing where to direct those arrows so it goes towards manifesting and creating what you really want right now towards your love life. And what to release. major arcana, major advice, or major impact. And here we have the Hierophant. What to release? Release the opinion of others. Release right now is not about asking others what they think or looking for outside validation or no. Right now is about going with this fast energy, with this momentum, connecting with what you truly want, with what your heart really feels, right? With that energy, with that heart energy that it is, what you truly want, what you truly feel, because with your heart energy, it's cups, it's also going to be your intuition. So stop asking for advice from outside or looking from validation from outside. Go with this energy of things getting moved for you right now. And what about what to embrace? Look at this, 10 of Cups. Oh, beautiful. Well, it's not a major arcana, major advice. I don't know why I go like this, but it was just because it's so beautiful, the 10 of Cups. So sorry about that. But the 10 of Cups, what to embrace? Embrace the life of your dreams right now. Embrace everything that is going well. Embrace love, right? Embrace love for what it is. And that actual fulfillment that love gives you. And love, yes, can come from romantic and intimate relationships, and that's wonderful. But there are so many kinds of love, and love is love. And there are so many kinds of love from your family, from your friends, loving the work you do, loving your purpose, loving your hobbies, loving your animal companions and pets, and so embrace love right now. Help vibrating with love, being fulfilled in love, and allowing love to be there to guide you as things go fast and take momentum, right? Because by vibrating in love, by having that frequency, by doing things that you love, by loving the people that you love well, right? Those arrows of manifestation and being intentional, that's how you make things happen. Not by what somebody will say or that external validation, but connecting with your essence, being grateful and vibrating with love and going with this momentum, very intentional towards the things that you want. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this message. You got a lovely reading. Look at these two cards plus the Eight of Wands that gives it momentum. So I hope you become very intentional here and vibrating with love and going towards the things or the person that you love. And remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates, let go of the rest. And I offer private online sessions if you want us to look at your particular situation, love life, or if you're going through changes and life transitions. I'm a board certified coach, holistic energy practitioner, and I have that master's degree in psychology. And I have also been reading tarot for 30 years. I bring all of that and all of my trainings into our session to help you gain clarity, to help you discover what it is that you want for your life. All right, so my sessions can be done from anywhere in the world. We do them either by video call, phone call, or even chat, and we have 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour. So if you want to learn more about my sessions, please go to the website or my storefront. The links are below, or also reach out if you have any questions. I also offer pre-recorded readings. So if that's a format that you prefer, I do a video or audio and I send it directly to your email. All right. And you can download it, watch it, or listen to it as much as you need. So there is something for every budget and for every type of format you like. And again, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. And subscribe to this channel, get those notifications. We have something every day of the week. Today on Tuesdays, we have this love and romance. And tomorrow, Wednesdays, we do not do tarot. We do pick a pile of oracle cards. So we look at those oracle cards or angel cards sometimes, all right, to help you also on your path. All right. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Be gentle and kind to yourselves and to each other. And I'll see you tomorrow. Make it a great day. Brightest blessings your way.